Well, hello and welcome to episode 1 of the Push Button Profits show, the maiden voyage of the HMS Push Button Profits, where we meet the creators behind the internet marketing products. Now, today with me is Qi Jin. Hello, Bill.
Hello, guys. So welcome for having me in your show, man. I'm so excited to be the first guy. Yes.
With Jonny Leaderboard Rose. I hope you feel the honor, the sheer honor and respect you should be feeling to be on the show with me today.
Yeah, man. Glad that I'm the first guy that you think of. I'm here. Oh yes, man. So yeah, let's kick this up, man. Let's go.
You're not even the first guest. The police will describe you as the first victim if you don't survive it. But anyway, joking aside now, Bill, so you're on the show because, as we do on the Push Button Profits show, we interview product creators and launchers, people who are creating make money online products and are launching soon. So you have a product which is coming up soon. Bill, can you just explain very quickly the name of the product and the date and time and where you're launching it? Is it WarriorPlus, JVZoo? Just give the audience key details right from the beginning.
All right, guys. So my upcoming launch is coming up on the 16th of October. It's called List Lariat. It's going to come out on 9 a.m. EST on WarriorPlus. So yeah, it is a product that I have my partner and I started up. He's from New Delhi, right? So we came up with this product for list building to help new affiliates that have a lot of trouble, building their strong buyers list. So we want to provide them a solution that is something that myself and my partner have faced in our early stages of our affiliate marketing journey. So we want to come up with this product to help as many people as they can. And, we believe it is a good product and you guys should check it out.
So that's cool. List Lariat coming out on October, did you say October 16th?
Yeah, October 16th.
9 a.m. Eastern on WarriorPlus. So List Lariat, now you said there, Bill, that it's a sort of product to help people who are struggling at the very beginning of their affiliate marketing, internet marketing journey, building a list. If you can say, without giving away too much of it, just give us a hint of what the method's about and how you yourselves have been using it in your businesses.
All right, so basically we came from the angle whereby, there's a lot of people that they was taught wrongly. They were taught to spam links, to do all this sort of funny stuff, right? So my partner and I, we came from the angle whereby List Lariat is going to show you guys on how can you give away products in return to capture prospects or a lead's email, because we believe in providing value first, because we want to establish a long-term relationship, right? We don't want this to be like a one-off. So in List Lariat, we're going to teach our prospects on how they can give away certain free products, build a long-term relationship, and they will be your forever customer, right? So yeah, we are going to teach you guys on how to give value away so that you can capture them genuinely and not just spam links and get some not responsive emails, which I initially have a lot, right? I did all the silly methods and none of them responded, right? I sent an email, 0 click rate, 0 response. That sucks, man. So in List Lariat, we're gonna show our prospect on this method that we are gonna show them, right? To give away products, give away value, capture their heart. Then they'll give us their email, right? So they are genuine customers or genuine prospect that we may or may not have an ideal relationship for the long run, and not just a one-off. So,
interesting.
Yeah.
Bill, no, thank you. That was very well explained. Now, who came up with the idea? Like you said, you're partnering with a guy called Saurabh, who's based in New Delhi, I think you were telling me earlier. Whose idea was it, and how did you know it was going to be a good idea? There's loads of different ways you can build a list in the early days. Whose idea was it, and how did you know it'd be a good idea to bring to market as the product List Lariat?
So I believe this product was it was started by Saurabh. I'll be honest, it's not by me, it's by Saurabh. But I do remember he came up to me, and because maybe I have this short launch, soft launch previously. So he came up to me and we have a talk. So we have a Zoom call. We discuss what is our ideals, what do we see and what do we want, because we have all fallen victims for the guru stuff. I don't know if I can cuss, but all the funny stuff, right?
No, keep family friendly show. Family friendly show. I'm trying to get onto the BBC. We need to keep this daytime appropriate. I don't have a bleep yet. I don't have the production studio to censor live swears. So let's just keep it PG-13, mister.
All right. So yeah. So we have I just want to make sure that if I'm going to work with Saurabh, right, with this guy, our our vision and mission are aligned. So he came up with this idea. He said, hey, I realized that building a strong buyers list is probably one of the biggest problem any new affiliate have, right? Because we all seen that people have tried different ways to build a list, and he explained it to me in this way. I was like thinking, oh, that makes sense, because when I first started out, just not too long ago, I had a huge trouble, getting a strong responsive buyers list. There are many things that I was doing wrong. So we had a talk, and he gave me a run through about the whole process, and I said, hey, our mission aligns, because right now, because I've been doing this for quite some time, I'm getting genuine response, organic response, and probably the case we know there are new affiliates they're starting on this journey every single day, even at the time of this recording, they will have this problem, right? So yeah, we talk about it, and we decided, let's go with it, and we should give them more than they invest in, because it is a major issue that I and my partner, we both feel that it is tough. It's probably the toughest to get a responsive email list, right? So we decided to run with this idea, and yeah, it was him. It's definitely Sarah. He gave me this idea, and and I think it is cool. It is genuine. It is from the heart, right? It's from the heart.
Yep.
It is from the heart. So we sincerely want to help people out, especially new affiliates that is really struggling to get a responsive list. So this is our solution in List Lariat. So we hope it works.
So that's brilliant. So you are your own case study, right? Because there are so many methods out there where people are just talking about things theoretically. They're not actually doing it or using it. You are proof yourself that this method, yours and Saurabh's method, can work, which is really good.
Yeah. So I'm actually quite an advocate, whereby if I were to promote something, or should I say, when I want to launch a product, right, I have to be involved. I want to have a hands. I want to be in, right. I want to make sure that I'm not just releasing some quick method. Those theoretical stuff that you mentioned, right. I don't want to do that. So I want to make sure that this method that I'm gonna show the world, show everybody over on WarriorPlus, that myself is applying it, my partner Sarah is doing it, and we both seen results from it, and we can confidently then pitch it to people that sincerely want to make a change, right?
Yep.
I think that is only fair. Like, it's only fair, we are involved personally, and then we can share to the world. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. No. Agreed. So what exactly is your background now? Now, I know you're a student, which would be quite shocking to quite a few people watching this, because I think in the internet marketing world, you tend to see many vendors, many product launchers are people who have people like me who might have maybe 10 years on you, or who have a few years in working as employees or in jobs or businesses before they get into this world. You're actually slightly on the younger side, if you don't mind me saying so, as a university student. So you're a 23-year-old. What's been with your 23 years of quote experience, what's been your own experience in internet marketing? What have you done so far before you got into this world of product launching?
All right. So to be honest, I grew up in a family that runs a business. So before I decided to start creating products and jump into the internet marketing scene, right? I was in the military, and before I was in.
And which country are you in? Just for our audience to know, which country are you based in?
Oh, I'm from Singapore, so at the little red dot over in Southeast Asia. So yeah, I was in the military for 2 years, serving the Navy, under the naval diving unit, which is a bunch of divers, right? So before that, even way before that, I was working in retail stores, right? In retail stores selling electrical products. So I have on-ground sales experience, and I'm quite proud to say that I achieved certain level of achievement as a part-timer. In how do I really justify that? Yeah, I was one of the higher paid employee at that time, at the age of 20. Yeah, at the age of 2019. So I kind of understand the power of sales, and the building this relationship, because I have customers that come back to me just for me, say, hey, I want to find this young man. I do not want any of you guys. I just want this guy. So it kind of made me realize through my own, I guess, on-hand experience, that if we have this level of customer, I guess, loyalty to you, because they trust you, right? They trust you, and they believe in you. So whatever you are telling them, highly likely they'll say, hey, it's from Bill. It gotta be good, So, and then the military part taught me about discipline, right? Never giving up. Because I was from the diving unit. It is similar to the US Navy SEAL,
Okay,
but it's dumbed down, right? It's dumbed down. It's dumbed down because for us Singaporeans, it is mandatory to serve. It is mandatory to serve, but to enter the divers unit, it is there's a stricter, I guess, criteria, I suppose. So it was it taught me a lot about discipline, right? Never giving up, because it's tough, man. I mean, for the viewers over here, if you guys have never been to the military, it suck. Can I say that? I think
yes,
I can,
you
right?
can. Yeah, you can. You just elevated this from certificate U to PG, but that's fine. We can't go to 12. We can't go to 12A, so you can say suck. We can't say any other S words. Carry on.
It doesn't feel good, right? Because military is really demanding. It's physically and mentally demanding, and but it taught me about camaraderie, where teamwork, and where we work together and to prove a point to to complete our missions, and it's very fulfilling. And the level of discipline that I got from the military is astounding, because I used to love to take shortcuts. I love to procrastinate, and basically I don't get things done, and I deserve a lot of scolding. Even up to this point, right? I still want once in a while, I still procrastinate. But I have people that actually wake me up, right? They just shake me like, "Hey, David, wake up!" So yeah. So when I come to the internet marketing scene, right, it is like what I did previously offline in retail sales. I'm just but this time around I have control. Like, I am the vendor now. I am the one that's creating a product, and I'm the one selling or maybe promoting my own stuff. And it made me realize, think back, like, hey, I should have known how to build a long-term relationship, because I've been there.
Yeah,
I've done it physically, right? And it is a very satisfying feeling when people trust you, even though they're not your friends, they are not your family, they are just, well, how should I say it? Business associates, acquaintance, your customers, right?
of course.
But they trust you. They trust you, and that is a very fulfilling feeling, because that they do not lie, because they pay. After all, they pay. So I want to have this next level of I guess relationship building online, because with the whole unfortunate situation that we have right now, we can't really go back to what we previously do. But in the internet marketing scene, it's very powerful, because Facebook, Instagram, just to name a few, are all social media platforms that we all can tap on, right? We can talk to each other, and we can maybe jump on a Zoom call if we are comfortable with one another. And they are your long-term customers, your long-term leads, your long-term friends. And that's very powerful. And the discipline aspect is it makes me do it every single day. I wake up earlier, I sleep maybe later. But in the health aspect, it's not as good, but I do wake up earlier and reach out to more people, speak to them, and keep the grind. So come up with a product. There's only one question I ask: what is the one problem that I can solve for people that I used to face? It's only fair, because like I said, I want to come in from a genuine approach, a sincere approach. So what is the one problem that maybe newer guys are facing right now that I can potentially help with? So which is what I try to do it alone, and then I talk with a partner, and with my partner Sarah, we came up with this idea, or he came up with this idea. We have something exciting coming on in November. I don't know if I can say that, right? It's in the works.
I love it. This is like breaking news to the Push Button Profits audience of zero. You're now about to drop some massive news, and no one will hear it. This is fantastic. I tell you what, listen, because this can be a regular thing. There's no need for you to tell us what you're doing in November now. Let's keep that secret. Come back on the show in 4 weeks' time. Right, come back on the show for now.
Yeah, I'll draw a teaser, man. So we have because different people have different problems, I suppose. Some different people came from different start. Like myself, initially I have a little bit of sales background, so maybe I have this level of start. Some people are just like myself, a student, right? And they're just interested, so they may start from the ground, from zero. So we came to realize that there are many issues that people are facing, and we do not want to just just combine it. It's gonna be very it's gonna be too much information, right? Then I know what it's like to have too much information at a short amount of time. Military taught me that in the worst way. Just give me a list of information and I'm stuck. So a quick teaser, man. November is gonna be exciting. But for now, 16th October, List Lariat is one of the main issue that my partner and I we understand, or we came to understand. It is tough to to build this following, as I want to call it, this following for the long run, because many of the big guys, they have a strong following, right? People trust them. People see their name. Oh, this person, I trust him or her. Therefore, I will get the product that he or she is recommending. So this is something that we, as a smaller affiliate, I guess, or smaller internet marketer, we want to gradually build as we run this business, right?
Yep.
So yeah, this is something that my partner and I, we are working on.
so let me pull it back to the product now. So thank you for telling us a bit about yourself and your background and sales experience and your military experience. Back to List Lariat now, this product which is coming out on October 16th. What can any JVs or potential affiliates who are watching this now, what can they expect from the funnel? What's going to be inside that funnel? What are some of the OTOs which we can expect when we all support on October 16th? Yeah, tell us what's in the List Lariat funnel.
Right, so we have a couple of exciting funnels to give you guys showcase. So first and foremost, the front end is 100% commission, right? So
Nice.
Because like I said, we want to give out as much value as we can, especially for the JV that is supporting us. Hopefully, we get a lot of people to support us. We want to give out as many as possible. So we decided, on the front end, it's gonna be 100% free. As in 100% commission to all the
yep.
to those
thank
people
you
that
very
supporting
much.
us.
My bank balance says thank you on behalf of my bank balance. Thank you very much.
There we got my tongue, but hey, yeah. So yeah, we decided the front end is only justifiable that since our first launch, and really we want as many people to jump in. So the front end for $12.95 is gonna be a 100% commission, right? So that's one way that we're gonna do it. So the OTO one is gonna be the advanced module, right? The advanced module is we're gonna kick things up to the next notch, to the next level, because as I mentioned before, if someone, probably maybe like myself, right, if there's too much information at one shot, and there's one better alternative, we may just take a shortcut and just jump in. So we decided not to put the advanced module, the advanced training, in the front end, and then we just put it in the OTO one. Now in the OTO one, in the advanced training, my partner Sarah is going to go in depth on how can you provide massive value by targeting more people, right? Traffic is also one of the problems that we will hopefully talk about one day, but we will provide you a traffic training in List Lariat as well, because it's not just about how to find people, how to get to people, but ultimately where to find them, right? So we will show you guys how to get to them and where to find them. It's very important. So that's in the advanced module. Now number two is the List Lab. We have the done for you stuff. So basically, I know there's many of us, they're students. There are definitely students that are like myself. We are students. We're doing this. There's also people that have a full-time job, right? And they do not have a lot of time, because after work they go home, they spend time with family and friends. But they are also interested in furthering their online career to hopefully one day transition to the laptop lifestyle. So we decided to come up with the done for you OTO, so that we get things done suited to their respective niche. So all they have to do is just plug and play, right? So because things are done and they just have to replace certain stuff, maybe the links, and bam, that's it. Pretty straightforward for them, because we want to be considerate to people that are having a full-time commitment. Unlike some of us that we can do this full-time, like in front of a screen whole day. So yeah, the OTO3 is going to be the reseller, right? So if we have people that think, hey, this method by Sarah and Bill is awesome, right? It does make sense, because to capture people's email, we first give them value. And we are also building this long-term relationship. I like this method because it's something that I've been doing maybe on offline. Maybe maybe he or she is someone that is really emphasized on. There's this logic, I guess, this chain of thought. By giving value to people first, you make a genuine relationship with them, not just some online guy to another online person, but rather this long-term relationship. So that in the long run, whenever you send an email, say, hey, it's by Bill, I can trust this guy because this guy gave me something first, right? He took the, I guess, initiative. He was proactive, he gave me something that I benefited from first, and in exchange, I just have to follow him up. So for people that they can like this idea of giving value first, the reseller rights is something that we urge them to promote or to get, because we are teaching people the genuine way to build an email list. In fact, a strong bias list, because there's too many times we get random people into our list and they're not responsive. They might as well as just collect dust. That's irritating, right? But
Of course.
But last but not least, we have the OTO4.
Yes.
OTO4 is the 4 weeks coaching program where Sarah and I, we decided to, hey, how about we take some time from our schedule to talk to people, like this call right now.
Yep.
Because some of us are not so how should I say, tech savvy. Like myself, I'm not so tech savvy. It takes me a lot of time to read through stuff and then to process it, right? Because it is just, I think that's something that is born in me. I don't know. So we decided to offer the 4 weeks coaching for a 1 hour call, total of 4 hours, right? So it's one hour per week, to talk to the people that are interested to taking their internet marketing game to the next level. So they can ask us about any question, right? It doesn't have to be about lists. It can be about traffic. It can be about funnels, anything, right? We want to provide them like a direct support so that they can scale this business accordingly, because Sarah has a full-time job. I'm a student. So if there are people that are in our shoes right now, in the similar shoes, and I wonder, how are we managing our time? How are we managing, to come up with products, to do reviews, etc., right? So we decided to come up with this OTO4, the 4 weeks coaching, so that people can, get a direct access to us and ask us the hard-hitting questions that they may or may not, be afraid to ask somebody else. And there are some bigger guys. I'm not big, man. Sorry, now we are small affiliates, but not a lot of people respond in the messenger, right? I'm not sure if you understand, right? Because we all have our own commitments to work on.
Yes, of course.
So yeah, and sometimes having undivided attention is the way to go, right? You absorb way more. Like I talked to some of the other guys, right? And I realized, just over the messenger, it can be a bit dull. And you can be distracted. Most important, you'll be distracted, right? You'll be either eating outside, I don't know, but you'll be distracted. But the 1 hour coaching program is going to be full 1 hour, just you and I, or maybe Sarah and I, or maybe both of us, have a full attention, so that you can absorb as many as you can for the next 4 hours, but bring it to month. So yeah.
Nice. Well, that sounds like a nice deep funnel, very attractive to JVs and anyone who's watching this who has a list which is particularly sensitive to list building offers. List Lariat by Bill Jin and his launch partner Saurabh sounds like a perfect proposition for you on October 16th at 9 a.m. Eastern on WarriorPlus. Bill, cheeky question, which I should have prepared you for before, but didn't. For anyone watching this, if there are any potential buyers watching this, is there a bonus you can chuck in for push button profit audience members who are watching now? This will be on YouTube. I'm going to point them. There'll be a link below this in the description box. There'll be a link to List Lariat for you to purchase through. Is there a nice bonus you can offer can you give us OTO1 for free? I'm sorry to just ambush this on you. Can we have OTO1 for free if people buy through the link below?
All right, so it is a tricky question, right? So here,
anything can happen. Anything can happen when there is no production values. And I just ambush you at 1 a.m. on a Monday morning. So I apologize, but I'm also still asking. I'm sorry, but I don't retract it. Have you got any bonuses we can offer if anyone buys through the link below in the description box?
All right, I can't give you a direct promise, because I have to talk to my partner. But hey, I will talk with him, and for those viewers that's watching this, right, exclusive for my man Jonny Rose, I will try to get you guys OTO1 for free. All right.
Right.
No promises. I will talk to him, but for people that's watching this video, I will try to get this exclusive. Mr. Leaderboy, you will update on them with them, right?
You're too kind. I will update. The description, by the time people are viewing this, description in the box will show whether you have been kind enough to give them free bonus, or whether you just hate the audience and they should hate you back and they get nothing and just have to pay for all your front end products and everything. Anyway, joking aside, listen, Bill, thank you very much for coming on. I'll say the details again. List Lariat, which is a list building product teaching you how you can grow your list by giving value and free gifts first to build a relationship with your list, is coming out on October 16th, 9 a.m. on the WarriorPlus network. If you need to know any more about the product, whether as a vendor or as a potential buyer, get in touch with Bill. I'll leave his details in the description box below. If you're watching this on YouTube, just open up the description box. You can get Bill's contact details if you wish to get in touch with him, either as a happy customer to tell him how much you've made by the list building, or as a JV who wishes to perhaps advertise this to your own list. Bill, thank you so much for giving your time to the Push Button Profits crew.
Thank you for having me. I'm the first victim, right?
You've survived it. You've survived it. So now you're the first celebrity. If anything, you're now more famous and still alive. So you're not a victim. You're a celeb.
Love it, man. Thanks for having me here, man. Thank you.
Thank you.